Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Wednesday the 28th of August and we have a couple of new mods today. We've also got an update today. It's way too complicated, I'll be honest with you, to go into. The map RDC FS19 by Alberto has had a complete overhaul. When you look in the change logs, and I would urge you to go into the Modhub, have a look in the change log. So much has been changed on that map. I wouldn't say for all intents and purposes it's a new map, but it has been completely altered. Loads of stuff changed. It does say there's a surprise on there as well. So there's an update for that map today. What we've also got, and we keep getting mods for PS4 popping up in the Farming Simulator website Modhub saying update. But I think they're updates because they're being put onto console, because a couple of them that have come up recently I haven't seen before, or at least I don't think I've seen before. So then I panic and think, is it an update? Is it a new mod? I'm not too sure. So I think the update could be it was on PC. The update is it has come to console. The first of these mods out today is this one right here. This is the FS13 Chicken Husbandry by Vanquish081. It's a chicken pen, chicken coop, styled on FS13. I like it. It reminds me a little bit of the one that was on Westbridge Hills, although that went kind of round the corner in the main farm, but the same kind of style to it. Nice detail, lovely textures. The hazard markings are really clear. You're not going to have any problems understanding what goes where. This is where your egg boxes are going to come. This is where you buy and sell your chickens from. And this is where you put your grain in. I have put some in just to make sure it works. It's always better to check because, you know, you never know. Now, this is really good at this one. I like this because if we go into placeables, animal pens, and we scroll across, right, the chicken coop standard is 100 chickens for 20 grand. For 40 grand you've got 400. If we scroll across until we get to this one does 500 for 45 grand. So I think it's a pretty good price. You get an extra 100 on kind of the base game one. It's not over the top, it's not too kind of in your face, but that's fantastic. I like it. Interesting shape and design as well. On the Modhub pictures it does show it right close up to a building. When I tried to place this initially it kind of put it here as I put it down. It did say it was too close to an object. How close you're going to get that to buildings and stuff I'm not too sure. It will depend on the map. It does say in the Modhub as well to make sure the ground is as flat as possible before placing. So that's the first of our mods, the FS13 Chicken Husbandry by Vanquish081. That will use up 8 slots for the first of those, and then in successive ones the slot count will drop. Which brings us on to our second mod today, and it's this. Now I often hesitate to use the word game changer anymore because people then start criticising and saying, oh, I don't understand what's a game changer. This for me potentially is. This is the Pottinger Novacat A10 Crossflow. It's a rear butterfly mower. This is by Chrisi136 and it will use 11 slots. Very nice, tidy, detailed mod. There's a couple of things about this which is why I personally think this is a bit of a game changer. Now our standard mowers at the moment, if we go into here, we can have the Novacat 301 ED and the X8 ED, which gives you a triple mower setup. The butterfly mower goes out to 8.4 metres, which is no slouch. That's a nice size mowing width. Absolutely fantastic. We then got modded ones that came out of those two, the Novacat 301 Varia and the X8 Varia, which gave you the ability to windrow as it went, so it brought everything into a central swath, which again, absolutely fantastic, really, really cool. So now we've got this, the Novacat A10 Crossflow. This is a 10 metre mower. It doesn't seem like a huge amount of difference, but it does make a difference. The other thing with this as well, this automatically gives you a swath. Now the reason I think that personally, is a game changer is for a simple reason, and I'll show you in a second. There are no additional changes you can have to this. It requires 200 horsepower. Unlike the X8ED, you can only attach it on the rear. You can't do a triple mower set up all in one front or rear because it's only got one 3-point link on this side. On the back, it's got the warning triangles and stuff like that. So you can't actually set up as a triple setup, but that doesn't matter. It's 62 grand, which puts it 20 grand more than the Nova Cat, which again you might think, well, that's a big jump up. I can't see the point. Here's why. If we go into mowers and we've got the Krone Big M450, which is the widest mower we've got in game at the moment until now, that uses 30 slots. It costs 380 grand to buy and has a working width of 9.9 meters. So this mower, the A10 Crossflow, is now wider. It's wider than the Big M and only 62 grand. And if you couple it with the Nova Cat 301, whether it's the Varia or the standard one, that puts you in at what? 81,000, and it will give you the same width cutting as a Krone Big M, and it will swath. Now admittedly the Krone Big M will swath left, right or central. This will just do it central, but to me it's a Big M beater. Now if we had the bigger Big M, that would be a whole different ballgame, but we haven't. So let's have a quick look. Unfolding it. Nice smooth neat animations. When you fold it down, it leaves it in this position here. What I'm going to do is drop down the front mower as well. So lower it down. Now in this position it will mow and it will leave a swath, so we're going to do that in just a second. I'm going to get the help menu open because there's two things it says. It says open front loader tool and lift front loader tool. Now I've got my Satex side panel plugged in, that's why it says S1, but if I press my normal PlayStation controls, it says with L1 pressed down lift front loader tool, with R1 pressed down it says open front loader tool. What I'm going to do is turn both mowers on and we'll drive forward. So it's leaving a swath. Right, so there's our swath. Now here's the thing. What I can do with that thing it just said, if I do L1 and then my right stick, it actually widens it a little bit. And if I do R1 and my right stick, it takes it right out. I think it says in the Modhub it says 10.2 meters, but this or says 10, but that widens it out just a little bit more and it gives you a swath. That's a little bit wider than the Krone Big M for peanuts money in comparison to the Krone Big M. Now I haven't worked out in these controls, and I don't think you can do swath left, right or central. I think it just does a central. I think the cross flow means it brings it from the outside edges right into the middle, because there's no control, I haven't found one on the PlayStation anyway, it gives you the ability to do something different. But I can bring that back in again like that, and that one like that, and I can continue, but why would you continue with a narrower swath when you can go with a wider one? Bit bizarre. Anyway, there you go. That's the Pottinger Nova Cat A10 Crossflow Krone Big M beater for the time being anyway. There you go. Hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.